Okay, we're going to be creating a new piece of art today. We just studied the artist, and the first step is folder holder. Open up your folder, give everybody a pink piece of paper. Please return the folder to my box because these papers will be wet. Today, make sure that your pink paper is horizontal, side to side, horizontal, side to side. Supply manager, you're going to get your crown that matches your table. Give everybody one. Please write your name and your teacher's code. And then please do not leave this at the table. Please return it back to your cup. Supply manager, return your cup back to your box. And then you're going to flip your paper over. Now, you're going to see, and I know it's hard to tell mine, I have a piece of paper underneath my pink paper. We're going to be using this to wipe our brush on. There is going to be no water at your area because we're going to be practicing, because next week when we use the colors, we don't want to wash your brush off. We're going to wipe our brush off. Supply manager, when you go to your back to the counter, please just grab the green plate. It has our paint and our brushes on it. There's no need for water today. And table captain, you are going to grab the house, give everybody a green brush, put the house back. We are going to be using this round tip to draw out our flowers in our vase. So, we're going to get a little black paint. And the first thing we got to make sure we look at is the area. Our vase is going to be on one side of our paper. We do not want it in the middle. We want it more on one side. So you got to remember the flowers are going to be up here. The vase is going to be down here. So I'm going to take it and lightly draw a big fat U. Notice I left it open on the top because this is the vase. The vase is not going to be closed. Get a little more paint on my brush. And my flowers are not going to be very detailed. It's going to be more like an organic blobby shape. Again, do not feel like you have to draw the individual petals. You can even do a circle, a smaller one, but don't feel like you have to do each individual petal. And then in each one, you're going to do a dot in each flower. And notice I do not want to have 4. An even number looks too perfect, so we want to do an odd number. So I'm going to add one more flower, a little smaller one down here, to make it an odd number. So please make sure that you do paint 5 flowers. And then your leaves coming off to a point, coming back. Again, these are all organic shapes. So don't feel like if it doesn't look exactly like this, then you're still going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 leaves are done. And then I've got to make sure I draw the table to separate the wall and the table that the flowers are sitting on. So be careful because you don't want to go straight across the picture. You're going to start on the left, go straight across to the end, and then jump over the vase. And I have a little space, making sure that it is across, and add that little spot. So that is all we're doing today. This part has to dry. Like I said, we're going to practice wiping our brush on the white paper underneath. Be careful because you don't want to do it right next to it. You kind of want to do it off to the side. But I'm practicing just getting my paintbrush not full of paint. So once you've wiped off the excess black paint, and it's when you see that dryness, that means it's pretty dry. Please return your paintbrush to your house. I see a lot of kids forgetting that the hair of the brush should be at top. So what you do is grab your house, flip your brush over, put the end in first. The hair is sticking up top because you're always wondering, how do I get it in there without getting a mess? Flip your brush to the end, put it in there because this helps Miss Lawson clean up much faster. Then supply manager, please make sure you return this back to my table. Everybody else, you're going to be listening for texture, texture, texture. The only thing you're bringing back to the drying rack is your pink paper. Do not worry about the white paper that we wiped our brush on. That's my job. All you're returning is the pink paper to dry.